Because 2K won't let us go back to the 50s, 60s, and 70s, we don't get to see as many old players in these saves. So today, I'm taking Boston Celtics legend Bob Cousy out of the 1950 NBA draft and moving him 50 years forward to the 2000 draft. If he relives his career, can he do better than 6 titles, 13 All-Star games, and 1 MVP in a league filled with much more talent? Let's find out. Welcome to the year 2000. Here we have Bob Cousy playing alongside Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, and Kenny Anderson's Boston Celtics. Of course, in real life, Kenny Anderson gets hurt. Hopefully that doesn't happen in this save, but the biggest key here is that Cousy is definitely starting off a bit on the back foot because he's going to have to come off the bench. I don't think that's going to last very long though. Let's go ahead and hop into year number 1, see how Cousy does as a rookie. In his rookie season, Cousy plays a little bit better than he did in real life, averages 19 points, 6.4 boards, 6.6 assists, and 1 steal per game. He does make first team all-rookie, but for some reason 2K let Shaquille O'Neal and some other veterans be rookies. I'm not really sure what's going on, but the good news is that the Celtics are the 5 seed. They will be going up against the New Jersey Nets in year number 1. Looking at these two teams, the Nets definitely have the clear advantage, but I think we do have a legitimate shot because 4 of our guys are right around that 85, 86 range, so it wouldn't be too surprising if we get out of this one. Let's go ahead and hop in. I forgot we're in the era where you only need to win 3 games, so we didn't watch the closeout game, but we did win in 5 games. We're going on to face this Miami team. We got very lucky we don't have to face the 1 seed Detroit Pistons, but this team does have Tim Hardaway, Alonzo Mourning, Bruce Bowen, Dan the Man, Eddie Jones, AC Green, a very solid team here. Cedric Ceballos, Ricky Davis. Wow, this is a very good team. It's going to be tough, especially with Alonzo Mourning dominating. Who do we got? Gerard Mustaf. Oh, yeah, we're just a oddly constructed team right now. Hopefully that changes in the offseason, but let's hop in, see if we can win a game or 2. All right, we are down 3-2. Let's jump in and see if we can force a game 7. 1:39 left on the clock. Miami is up by 1. The only person really in foul trouble right now is the man with the ball, Paul Pierce. He gets it over to Kenny Anderson. Anderson goes at his guy. Nice little hesitation move, but doesn't really do anything with it. Paul Pierce gets it over to Tony Battier. Battier back to Anderson. Anderson looking, gets a screen, gonna take it. Can he do anything with it? That's Alonzo Mourning he's going up against. Gets it into Battier, and he puts it in over Zoe. Alonzo Mourning is tired. He's got the Gatorade symbol, but you would think it wouldn't matter much. In fact, Tim Hardaway also has the Gatorade symbol. Maybe this Heat team could use a timeout. They're down by 1. Tim Hardaway pulls from deep and misses. Oh, misses a shot, but Mourning gets the rebound. Puts it up. Oh my gosh. Mourning misses. What is happening? Tony Battier is dominating Alonzo Mourning right now. The Georgetown product needs to put it together. And Paul Pierce. Oh, I thought he made it. Mustaf gets the board. Mustaf can't hit the lay-in. Ricky Davis gets the rebound. He's going to push it. Come on, there's 52 seconds left. Just hold on, guys. We need to win this one and send it into game 7. Tim Hardaway with the ball. Dribbling. Being guarded by Cousy. And gets it over to Mourning. Mourning with a fadeaway. Come on, missed that. Oh no, he hits that shot. That's a huge shot from Alonzo Mourning there. All right, down by 1. 40 seconds to go. We are the away team. Paul Pierce has the ball. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson gets the screen. Does not throw it into Battier. Does throw it into Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce can do some damage here in the post. Gets a nice push in. Oh, come on. He doesn't. Oh, what a terrible pass. What were you doing, Paul?
He had a brain lapse.
The truth was a lie that time. He misses with a terrible pass there, and now Bruce Bowen is going to the line to try to put his team up. Oh, he misses the first. Oh, Bruce Bowen is a terrible free throw shooter. He is probably going to miss this one as well, and we will have a chance to take the last shot. Okay, he does bury that one. It is a 2-point game, 24.5 seconds on the clock. You're going to probably go ahead and go for the shot instead of holding. Let's see what our team does coming out of the timeout. All right, you definitely do not have to rush here. You could play for the tie, although you want to get it up quick enough where you have another chance. So do not waste too much time. Kenny Anderson with the ball. Going to drive at his guy. Oh, gets into a little bit of a pickle there. Not the best shot, and he misses it. Oh, no. And Tim Hardaway is going to be fouled. Not the best shot. We would love to see a little bit more ball movement, maybe a pass or 2. We have some shooters. Instead, Kenny Anderson tries to put the team on his back, and it does not work. Tim Hardaway, 24 points, 13 assists here in the closeout game. Make it 25. My man is having a monster game. Second shot is up. That is a make, and now it is a 4-point lead with 15 seconds. Now you do got to play fast. You got to take some threes. Paul Pierce is not even in the game. That's not great. Kenny Anderson's going to step back and bury that one right in Tim Hardaway's face. Okay, there's a chance. 1-point game, 8.7 seconds. Come on, boys. Get the foul. We'll take it. Okay. Did he foul out? I hope not. Please tell me Kenny Anderson's still in this game. He is still in the game. That is good for us. Of course, I guess you wouldn't leave until after this shot. Yeah, he's still in there. Okay. 7.9 seconds. If Tim Hardaway makes this, we need a 3. Okay. We have some shooters. Cousy can shoot. Anderson can obviously shoot. We just saw that. Tone can shoot. I'm not sure about Mustafa. Oh my gosh, that's a great look. That is a great look. He ties it up at the buzzer. Did it count? Okay, they did not give us an official look, but it seems like the shot did count because it now is in overtime. So I will go ahead and jump you forward to when this thing gets exciting. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You see second OT, you're like, holy crap, what happened? Well, here's the thing. It just skipped through the first overtime straight to this when I turned on the sib. And we are up by 7 with 1:28 left to go. I'm not really sure what happened. Paul Pierce is out. He's fouled out. I mean, I'm sure there's several people fouled out. That was a great move there from Alonzo Mourning, but he cannot put it away. I think we're going to go ahead and win this one, and that means we will force Game 7 back home in Boston. So a huge win for us against a team that should probably be favored, to be honest with you. I mean, they have so much more size than we do, but they're not taking advantage of it. Tone hits a big 3. That is going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're up by 10 with 1:04 left to go. No chance, I don't think, of Miami getting back in this, so I will go ahead and jump you forward to Game 7, and this time I will not sim too quickly. Eddie Jones misses the 3. Okay, and we are getting out of here. Game 7, we are at home, but we are down by 7. 1:17 left on the clock. This one is probably over, but we will stick with it and see what happens. Paul Pierce has the ball, gets a screen from Battier, goes around his man, pull that. Come on, Paul. Big shot. Paul is the truth tonight. That's a 4-point deficit now, 1:09 on the clock. We're definitely still in this one. It's going to be tough, though, because... Oh, wait. Oh, Alonzo Mourning is in. I was going to say it's going to be tough because if they just get into Alonzo, he could pretty much dominate, you would think. There it is. That's what we do not want to see. Alonzo Mourning goes to work. Spin move. Hits. Oh, he missed the shot. Okay. We'll take that. Bob Cousy on the break. You hate to see this if you're an opposing team. He kind of slows up. Get into Antoine. Come on, man. Antoine was wide open. Paul Pierce is always wide open, but he doesn't shoot there. Cousy gets a little mismatch here, being guarded by... Oh, nice shot. Oh, but he misses. He was guarded by Alonzo Mourning, so you like the shot there. Are they going to foul? They're not. They're going to let them play. No, they're going to foul Tim Hardaway. Hardaway going to the line. 33.7 seconds left and a 4-point lead. Hardaway misses that first shot. Okay, he's having a good series. 22-9 in this game. I think like 27, 28, and 13 in the last one. And he makes his free throws. Well, he makes one of his free throws. Now it is a 5-point game with 33 seconds left on the clock. Kenny Anderson pushes the ball down the court, looking for somebody. We don't want him to just go into business for himself. Oh, no.
Well, that was just as bad as Kazam.
AC Green with the steal. We have had trouble with that. Several times we've had players throwing bad passes here in this series, and it's going to come back to bite us. I think this is pretty much over. 6-point lead for the Miami Heat. 24.5 seconds on the clock. Make it 7, and the Celtics have pretty much run out of time unless they can make some huge shots, which they've been known to do. Antoine Walker from the corner. Let's go. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. 17.8. Antoine Walker with a corner 3 makes it a 4-point game. Paul Pierce is not in the game, which is kind of concerning. He is our best clutch shooter. You would have to think every metric would tell you that. Kenny Anderson fouls. Was that Tim Hardaway? Yeah, Tim Hardaway going to the line. He missed one shot last time, so we know he could miss here. Let's see what he does. The first shot is up. That's going to be a make, I think. Yeah, that goes in, makes it a 5-point game. Still plenty of time left to make a run, but they're going to have to make their shots and hope they foul someone besides Tim Hardaway. Let's see what they do coming out of this timeout. Okay, just checking. It looks like Paul Pierce has not checked back into the game, which don't really understand that move, but, you know, I'm not an NBA coach, so what do I know? Gets it into Mustafa over to Battier. They got to move a lot faster than this. Bob Cousy pulls. Not a great shot there, and he misses it. That is going to be the... I mean, they're going to foul for whatever reason, but there's no chance they're getting back to this one. Miami Heat are going to move on, win the series. We're going to get knocked out in the second round. But to be fair, I think in real life, Boston didn't even make the playoffs this year, so we'll definitely take this. There's some progress to be made. I'll go ahead and show you who wins the finals, and then we'll jump into year number 2. And just like I think in real life, the LA Lakers win a title. Shaquille O'Neal has a monster series, 38 points a game. They go over the Bucks, which is kind of weird to see, but whatever. Let's go ahead and hop into year number 2. All right, welcome into year number 2. As you can see, the Celtics made some moves. Now, I don't control them in the offseason. I just let them do whatever they want, and they have decided to go all in. They went and added Dikembe Mutombo, Derek Anderson, Joe Dumars, and if we scroll down here, Brad Daugherty has also joined the team. Now, of course, he's injured out for 4 to 6 months with a torn left ACL. A lot of these guys are very old, so I think the goal here is to somehow win a title with a weirdly constructed team, if I'm being honest. You know, 2 of our 3 best players are point guards, and they're both 6'1", so it's not like one of them can flex over and play shooting guard very easily. But look, this is what the GM decided to do, so we're just going to have to roll with it. Let's go ahead and hop into year number 2. In year 2, Cousy's numbers take a slight hit because he's no longer starting every game. Averages 17.6 points, 6.3 boards, 5.5 assists, and 1 steal. And you can't see it because of my fat head, but the Boston Celtics are the 2 seed. They'll be going up against the Nets, who I believe we played last year, although the team looks quite a bit different. I don't see any Stephon Marbury. Although, oh, he's injured, that's why I don't see him. They do have reigning 6th man of the year Keith Van Horn, but to be honest with you, if we look at the 2 teams, I mean, yeah, we definitely have the advantage here. We should win this one. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We're tied 2-2. It's the deciding game 3. I may have disparaged the Nets a little too harshly. Let's find out. Never mind. We win this one by 15. Moving on. Okay, now this is going to be a real test. If we look at this Pacers team, they have Reggie Miller, Jalen Rose, Terry Mills, Jermaine O'Neal. They go pretty, I mean, basically as deep as we go. This is not a great matchup for us. Hopefully we can make it out and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Uh-oh, we're already down 3-1. Let's jump in and see if we can maybe claw this back. All right, I don't think there's much sense hopping into this one. We are down by almost 20 points with 50 seconds left to go, so not much of a chance for us to get back into it. Let's look at the box score real quick. Cousy did okay, 16, 7, and 8. Kenny Anderson did great. I mean, what is happening to Antoine Walker? Man is playing 29 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5. I'm not sure, maybe his shooting tendencies are off or something, but yeah, we got absolutely lit up by this team. Let's go ahead and see who wins the finals, and then we'll move into year number 3. And the Lakers have made it back-to-back, which I believe tracks with real life. They won 3 in a row, right? Hopefully we get enough juice that we can make a run at this thing. Let's jump into year number 3 and see what Bob Cousy's Celtics look like. Welcome to season number 3. The team continues to go all in.
You know, I'm tired of getting a taste of them. I want the whole load.
And the bad news about that is they may be in trouble next year trying to re-sign guys like Paul Pierce, who is on the last year of his deal. Antoine Walker, also on the last year of his deal. Remember, these guys are on rookie contracts, so very favorable right now, which is why we're able to have guys like Kenny Anderson, Dikembe Mutombo, and Brad Daugherty playing for us. Now, we did go out and draft Kwame Brown, so there is hope for the future. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and jump into season number 3 and see what Bob Cousy can do. In year 3, Bob Cousy averages 22 points, 7.1 boards, 7.3 assists, and 1 steal. The bad news, though, is that he is currently injured. He's day-to-day with a strained elbow ligament. And also, Brad Daugherty is now out for 1 to 2 weeks. We are the 1 seed. Will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. So it's going to be a tough matchup against AI. They also have Kenyon Martin. Grant Hill is here. James Posey. So they have a couple guys, but as you can see, I think we probably have a pretty easy road past this team. Our team just looks much, much better than them, but we don't play these games on paper, so let's hop in. Yeah, it's a sweep. Things are going to get harder here against Milwaukee. They do have Ray Allen, who is 88 overall, but with us having 2 90s, I think we're probably going to come out of this one. Let's see. Okay, Bob Cousy's floater game has kept us in this, but Ray Allen is shooting great from deep. We are locked into a game 7 here. Let's jump in and see how it goes. Gotta be honest, did not expect this outcome. 1:33 left. The Milwaukee Bucks are up by 6 here. I believe we're playing in Boston. We are. Part of the issue is that Antoine Walker and Paul Pierce are a combined 2 for 15 from 3-point range. 2 of our better players playing absolutely terrible tonight. Bob Cousy, though, I was about to give Bob Cousy some flowers, and then he misses the free throw. It is a 5-point game. Rafer Alston puts up a, oh my God. All right, if he's going to be making those, we could be in trouble. Skip to Lou hits a massive 3, puts his team up by 8 with 1:25 left on the clock. We're going to have to shoot fast. Luckily, we do have Paul Pierce, who... Ooh, good pass there. Who is that? Is that? I'm not sure who that guy was. Number 11. Oh, that was Antoine Walker. Antoine Walker with a nice little lay-in. So a good 2-man game after I was disparaging Tone and the Truth. And now we are only down by 6. What I was saying is, despite Paul Pierce not playing quite as good as you would think, having him here in the end of the game is still big, but they're making such... They're making all these contested shots. That's going to make it very tough. Back to 8 points, 1:02 left on the clock. Paul Pierce drives the lane, looks for an opening, finds it, gets it out to Derek Anderson, shoots and hits. Okay, everyone's making their shots. The thing is, we are getting wide open looks. They are making tough shots. We got it. The luck has to fall on our side at some point. Hopefully it happens in the next 48 seconds. Skip to Lou with the ball. Looking for somebody. That is Skip to Lou, right? I'm not messing that up. Okay, all right, Bob Cousy gets the foul. I don't think that's going to see. Yeah, they still have a foul to give. So we will see at least one more before they go to the line. Who are the Bucks going to get it to? You got to assume they're going to try to go to Ray Allen. Instead, they go out to Keith Van Horn. Not a bad option.
I say whatever.
Back out to Skip. Oh my God. Okay, he misses that one. Wow. I thought he was going to make another one in our face for no real reason. Bob Cousy puts up his shot. He misses as well. They're going to have to foul here. Rafer Alston will go to the free throw line. Try to put his team up by, what, 7? Can I do my math correctly? Yes, 7. 31.5 seconds left. Second shot is up. That is a make. 7-point ball game. The Celtics are probably pretty much out of this one at this point. Very surprising. I thought we'd make it a lot deeper than this. We're going to lose in the second round here to a team that we should probably beat. I mean, they have Ray Allen. They got Skip. Keith Van Horn has been 6th man of the year a couple times, so he's very solid, but I definitely thought we had the advantage. Unfortunately, I am wrong, but there are still 28.7 seconds left, so let's see what they can do. All right, we need a quick shot here. No lollygagging CPU. Unfortunately, we know that's exactly what they're going to do. We definitely have our death lineup in right now. Paul Pierce, Derek Anderson, Antoine Walker, Bob Cousy gets a... Oh, that was a good look, too. Man, that was a good look. Cousy passes it up, and then Brad Daugherty at the center. Come on, guys. Got to move faster than this. Get a shot off, please. Nice little spin move. Doesn't take it. Gets that. That's a terrible shot. Oh, my God. Derek Anderson putting me in my place, and there are 15 seconds left. I didn't see who's going to go to the line. It's going to be Ray Allen, so that's not great. 15.3 seconds. Ray Allen is hurt, so maybe that could help us. No, he's still a 97% free throw shooter, so we are definitely in the mud here, and that makes it a 6-point game. We're going to have to make threes very quickly. Not move slowly like we did last possession. Pick it up, boys. Paul Pierce brings it down the court, gets it to Derek Anderson. Come on, you got to shoot fast. There it. Oh, thought about it. Okay. He does shoot there. I'm not really sure if that was our best idea. Okay, this one's over, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get out of here. I will show you who wins the title, and then we will skip forward to year number 4. And it is another kind of upset here. Hedo Turkoglu's Miami Bulls.
Why does it sound like you're drunk?
Beat the Dallas Mavericks, who have both Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash. Both of those guys are in the 90s, and the Bulls don't have a guy over like 86, but they win this one in 6. They are your champions. So let's go ahead and get into year number 4. Welcome to year number 4. I guess I had my math off a little bit, and Paul Pierce must have had a team option because he is still on a rookie contract at $2.8 million, so very favorable for us for one more year. That runs out. We did have to go out and pay Antoine Walker. He now has a much bigger contract. And of course, a lot of our older fellas are definitely getting up there in age. I mean, we have two 37-plus-year-olds manning the middle of our paint, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. But for now, let's go ahead and hop into year number 4 and see what Bob Cousy can get done. In year 4, Bob Cousy averages 23.5 points, 7.9 boards, 7.4 assists, 1 steal, and makes 3rd team All-NBA for the first time in his young career. And Boston is the 2 seed. They're going up against the New York Knicks, who are led by Marcus Camby, but they have a whole host of other good dudes. So this is going to be a relatively tough first-round matchup, though, but I'm hopeful that our 2 stars can lead us through this. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how it goes. And once again, we play down to our competition. We're locked into Game 7. Hopefully, we can finish this one out and not underperform like we did last year. Yeah, we murdered them here in Boston. We're going to win this one relatively easily, 105-87, and we are moving on to play the Milwaukee Bucks, who I believe, yeah, they still have Ray Allen, they have Glenn Robinson, Rafer Alston, Brad Miller, who gave us a lot of trouble last year. If we lose the series, it'll probably be because of him, because he's going to be going up as a trio of Dikembe Mutombo, Kwame Brown, and Brad Daugherty. So definitely a matchup nightmare for us. Let's jump in and see if we can deal with it. We were able to roll through Milwaukee relatively easily, but now we're going up against the defending champion Chicago Bulls. And look, I know they don't look like much on paper, but this team did win a championship with most of these guys last year, although I don't see Hedo, so that is definitely a problem. Is he hurt? No, it looks like he's not even on the team this year. Kyle Korver is lurking, though. I think we have the advantage here, but I would have said that about Dallas last year, and look what happens. So let's make sure we can take care of business. Yeah, we get through that one pretty easily. Now it's going to get tough, because now we have a classic NBA Finals matchup, Lakers versus Celtics, and this Laker team is very good. They have Baron Davis. They have 99 overall Shaquille O'Neal. You're noticing, where's Kobe? That is where the good news comes in, because 99 overall Kobe Bryant is out for the rest of the season. We don't have to face him now. Is Shaq still going to give us some trouble? Absolutely. But hopefully the rest of our guys can win their matchups and we can somehow make it out against an absolutely dominant looking Lakers team. Let's jump in. Somewhat stunningly, I am a little taken aback.
I dropped my hot pocket.
We have a 3-1 series lead. Let's see if we can finish this one out in Game 5. We're here in LA with 2 minutes left to go. The Lakers have a 2-point lead, but Paul Pierce has been shooting well, and he shoots even better there. It is now a 1-point lead for us. I think my man has 38 points on the night. He is having a lights-out shooting night tonight. Bob Cousy not playing. Oh my God, look at that. What a pass there from Isaiah Ryder. Isaiah Ryder with a nice dime there to Shaquille O'Neal. O'Neal puts his team back up by 1. This has been a back and forth game. Remember, we don't have to win this, so don't get too concerned if things turn for us. Get into Brad. Get into Brad right now. Come on, Paul. The truth gets into Brad Daugherty. Old man Brad makes his presence felt. He scores the points there, puts us back up by 1. Remember, that man is 38 years old going up against Shaquille O'Neal. Now, O'Neal not in his prime, but definitely still a good player. Was that Baron Davis hits a 3, though, and puts his team back up by 2. 1:33 on the clock. This has been a back and forth game so far, and it looks like that's not slowing down anytime soon. Paul Pierce trying to shake Robert Horry, looking for something. Is Robert Horry wearing glasses? No, that was just the lighting. Are they gonna? They bring the double team. That leaves Anderson wide open. Gets it over to Daugherty. Daugherty puts up a shot. He misses that, and was that? Yeah, Robert Horry gets the board. Not really sure why he didn't kick it out to Anderson there. And no, oh no! Bob Cousy's dead. Shaquille O'Neal has murdered Bob Cousy. Holy smokes! Wow. All right. Well, okay. That was quite the. That was an exclamation point on a monster play. Okay, Bob Cousy has to get his soul back here. Hopefully he can make something happen. The Celtics certainly need some help. There it is. Wide open 3 for Cousy. Is he shaking? Oh, I think Shaq shook him. I think he has been scared out of his mind, and maybe he's going to be out of the rest of the game mentally. But Robert Horry misses a shot there. Cousy gets a rebound. Could have got up to Derek Anderson. Does not. Gets it to Pierce. Pierce. He's going to draw a double again, I believe. I mean, they've been doubling him all game that I've been watching. Pierce thinks about it. No, doesn't take the 3. He's being guarded by, I can't even tell who that is. Okay, Brad, not the best shot. And now I think they're going to foul. Yeah, they're going to foul. Who was that? Was that Baron Davis? I believe Baron Davis got picked up with the foul. He'll be going to the line with 29.2 seconds left. Honestly, I can't catch my breath because I'm still astounded by what Shaquille O'Neal did to Bob Cousy. Good Lord, that man has a family. Oh my God. Baron Davis does miss his second shot, so there is a chance. We're only down by 5. 27 seconds left to go. Gets it to Derek Anderson. Thinks about shooting, doesn't. Gets it over to Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce looking for something. Gets it over to Brad. Over to Anderson. Anderson looking. Can't find anybody. Puts up not a very good shot, but he makes it. I guess he was open. I thought that was a bad shot. Maybe I'm wrong. It's a 3-point game. 14 seconds left. Got a foul here. They're going to foul Baron Davis, who did miss a shot last time, so there's a chance he could miss them here as well. Davis at the line. He's having a good night tonight. 20 points, 8 rebounds for the point guard. Make it 21. They're up by 4 with 12 seconds left. I think the Lakers are probably going to finish this one out, and we will go into game 6, but we'll go ahead and ride it out and see how this ends. Out of the timeout, we have to score quick. We do have some good shooters on the team, so that's not out of the realm of possibility. Cousy puts up a quick shot, misses. That's going to be the ball game, I think, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to foul. We are going to go ahead and get out of here. We will jump forward to game number 6. Hopefully, the Celtics can turn things back around and take down this monster Lakers squad. This Lakers team continues to dominate the second half of games. We are in Boston, but we are down by 7 with 1:33 left to go. Bob Cousy is fouled out. Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker, and Brad Daugherty all have 5 fouls. Shaq only has 2, so this is going to be tough for us to come back in this one, especially when we miss shots like that. Baron Davis with the ball, has a nice little spin move, puts up a shot, makes a tough shot over Derek Anderson. Man, this one might be getting away from us, folks. We may be into game 7 here, and we're going to have to go back to LA for that one. Even without Kobe, this team is still showing us who's boss. Do we have Darko Milicic on our team? It looks like he's there at the end of the bench. Can you see him up there in the corner? The right corner, number 31. Oh my word. Okay, Antoine Walker with the ball. Let's focus back on the game. Brad Daugherty's going to bring a screen. Antoine's going to have to shoot quickly. There it is. Pops. And ooh, a good shot there from Walker. That makes it a 6-point game with 54.4. There is definitely time here. Let's see what the Celtics can do. Lakers look to inbound the ball. They have an advantage here. I don't think the Celtics have to foul just yet, but they got to play better defense than they've been playing in the... Oh, I thought they were going to Shaq. Sorry. They got to play better defense than they've been playing in the second half. Anderson playing well, gets it over to Horry. Horry gets it back to Davis, throws it into O'Neal. O'Neal over to Hill. Tyrone Hill with a nice little lay-in. And that's the problem. They're doubling Shaq, but it doesn't matter if they're going to get those easy buckets at the cup. Paul Pierce brings it down the court. He's got to move fast. He's going to go right at his guy. I didn't see who that is. Little step back. Hits. Ooh, he misses. Okay. Dang, I thought that was a good shot. That was Isaiah Ryder. Excuse me. Robert Horry now bringing the ball down the court. If they make a shot here, this one's pretty much over. Are they going to foul? I think we got a foul, right? I guess not. I guess they're just going to let this one ride out. Okay, so if they're going to let it ride out, we'll just go ahead and skip into game number 7. The Lakers have brought this all the way back from a 3-1 deficit, largely because Shaquille O'Neal is just bullying our team. I will see you in Game 7. Unfortunately for us, the Lakers just know how to close out game. This game was very tight most of the way through, but the Lakers blew it out with a 32-18 so far advantage here in the fourth, just absolutely destroying the Celtics late in games. And there is Shaq going again, making this a 13-point lead with 42 seconds. Remember, we had a 3-1 series lead. Their second best player was out, and still this Lakers team bodied us here at the end. Just absolutely a dominating performance from them. You got to give it up to the Shaqster. He's been playing lights out, as have guys like Isaiah Ryder and Baron Davison. Who was that? Somebody just buried a 3. I didn't see his name. Number 9 buries a 3 and puts the team up by 16. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll head into year number 5. Hopefully, this could be a learning experience for our Celtics team, and we could become winners the next time we make it back to the finals. I think we all kind of expected the chickens to come home to roost at some point this season. As you can see, Paul Pierce has left the team. I think he joined the Trailblazers, if memory serves. We can check real quick. No, he joined the Atlanta Hawks. So we did lose Paul Pierce. The team is looking okay. We obviously lost our second best player. Some of our old guys, Dikembe Mutombo, who was the other guy? Oh, Brad Daugherty. They both retired. So we're missing some size. In fact, do we have a center on the roster? Yes, we have Cecil Moody, Josh Scott, and Darnell Powell. Oh, and can't forget about Clint Hughes. So not the best center rotation for us. Hopefully we can weather the storm this year. We should have quite a bit of cap space, as you can see right here in year number 6, because we get both of the Andersons off our books and somebody else. Who's the third player? Rogers all come off the books that year. So we should have some room to maneuver next year and hopefully build around Cousy and Walker. But for now, let's just go ahead and hop into year number 5 and see what we can do. In year 5, Cousy averages 25 points, 6 boards, 7 assists, and 1 steal. And the Celtics are the 5 seed, so have definitely fallen off. However, there's some very bad news. If I show you their roster, you can see immediately that Kenny Anderson and Derek Anderson both out for the rest of the season, so it is basically on the shoulders of Antoine Walker and Bob Cousy. I mean, I guess that's not really that different. Those two guys will not be coming back through the door, so we're gonna have to do it a little bit shorthanded. Let's jump in and see how it goes. I should quickly mention before we jump in, actually, that the Raptors have Amari Stoudemire, Pau Gasol, Michael Redd. So a solid team, actually. They're gonna be a tough out. All right, we're down 3-2. Let's hop in and see if we can claw one back and force a Game 7. Cousy drops at least 28 points here. There's 46 seconds left to go, but it's not gonna matter. We're gonna lose by 21. We need to make some big changes in the offseason and hopefully get a little bit younger, get a little less injury prone. But for now, I'll go ahead and sim forward and show you who wins these finals. And it is the LA Lakers once again winning the title with Kobe. Oh my God, look at Kobe's stat line, 43 points. That is insane. Yeah, with Kobe and Shaq sticking together, they have been dominating the league the last couple of years. Hopefully we can get our own running mate here in year number 6. Okay, it's not quite Chris Paul, but we will take it. They went and added Pau Gasol in the offseason, got rid of Kenny Anderson, Derek Anderson still here. Obviously, there's a little bit of a drop-off after those guys. I mean, we have a trio of Brent Barry, Rodney Rogers, and 35-year-old Sean Kemp. So I wouldn't quite say we're getting like that much younger. Adrian Griffin's here. Okay. I do believe, yeah, Marcin Gortat was our rookie that we picked up this year. So that could be huge for us if he continues to grow. I think he probably gets into like the high 70s, 80s. So could be a good player later down the line. But it should be noted that Antoine Walker does have a player option after this year. So we will have a more cap space to work with if he decides to walk. And the next year's free agent crop includes Dirk Nowitzki.
Pretty interesting.
So there is potential that maybe we can make a deal happen. We'll have to see how that goes. For now, let's jump into year number 6, work with the team we have, and see if we can get back to the NBA Finals. In year 6, Cousy takes another step forward, averages 25 points, 7.5 boards, 8.6 assists, and 1.4 steals en route to making second team All-NBA. And alongside Pau Gasol, we are up to the 4 seed. Gasol averaging about 20 and 10 this year, so he's also playing very well. Should continue to get better, so this is a good pairing for us. Hopefully it continues to pay dividends. For now, we're going up against this Pacers team who has LeBron James and Jermaine O'Neal. Jalen Rose is still around. Travis Best, Aaron McKee. So definitely, Tony Allen, my friend, is here as well. So definitely going to be a tough matchup, although I will point out that Bob Cousy is rated higher than LeBron. So with that, I think we have a bit of an advantage, but let's hop in and see if we can make it out of the first round. Yeah, literally no trouble there. LeBron cannot even get a game off of us. We sweep them. Now it's to Milwaukee, who has Ray. I mean, we know this team pretty well, actually, because they beat us a couple years ago. They have Rafer Alston. Excuse me. They have Skip to my Lou, Ray Allen, Keith Van Horn, Brad Miller, the big dog. Is that his nickname? I believe that's his nickname, the big dog, Glenn Robinson. But yeah, I definitely think this could be a bit of a step up. Although to be honest with you, the reason they gave us Fitz earlier in this save is because of Brad Miller. Now we have Pau Gasol, who should neutralize that a little bit. So let's see if we can finish them off.
It's a family show, y'all.
It has been a battle between the 2 point guards, Skip to my Lou and Bob Cousy, both playing well, but the Milwaukee Bucks have a 3-2 series lead on us. Let's see if we can claw this back and force a game number 7. 1:24 left on the clock. Milwaukee is up by 1 here in Boston, but hopefully we can get back into this game. Ooh, I'm not really sure why Bob Cousy is guarding Glenn Robinson, but that's happening right now. Gets it over to Keith Van Horn. They have a big size advantage, to be honest with you. They have pretty much every position. It looks like they're taller than us, which is not a good look. I'm not actually... Is Paul Pierce hurt? Pau Pierce. Oh! Excuse me. Is Pau Pierce hurt, or is he potentially fouled out because he's not in the game right now? No. Why is he not in there? We need Pau in there right now. That would be huge for us. He's leading the team in points, but for some reason he's sitting on the bench with 1:04 left to go. Glenn Robinson pulls from deep, and that one went almost all the way down before coming back out, and Bob Cousy is bringing it down the court. We should call a timeout here and get Pau in, but instead we're going to just go for it. There's a great screen there by the Raid man. Sean Kemp, a little old, forgot he's supposed to leave a screen there, and Cousy's going to go at his guy. Oh my God, what a shot from Big Shot Bob. All right, did they call him that? Probably not. Bob Cousy hits the running lay-in. It is a 1-point lead for Boston. Glenn Robinson really should try to exploit this mismatch right here. Instead, he gets it over to Garrett, who gets it into Brad Miller. Brad Miller gave us Fitz. Oh, Cousy with the steal. Cousy, a wide open lane. He's going to make this a 3-point ball game with the sauce. Not quite jelly fam, but about as close as Bob Cousy's ever going to get. And we are up by 3 with 25.7 seconds left on the clock. Probably going to put in Pau Gasol here as well. So that will negate their size advantage a little bit, although they don't have Ray Allen in. Is he hurt? All right, I checked in the timeout. Ray Allen is not hurt, and actually I see him right now. There he is, 34 at the top of your screen. He's in the game. Keith Van Horn, Skip to my Lou, Austin Croshier, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Rafer Alston going to go right at Cousy, try to get around him. He has, oh, was us... Charge. Did he drew a charge, please? No, it was a blocking foul. Okay. Okay, sorry. All right. He drew the blocking foul, and Ray Allen was wide open there in the corner, so I guess it's kind of a good foul to take there. But here we go. 17 seconds left on the clock. They can almost take the last shot, but you got to think they're going to want to move a little quicker. Skip gets, oh my God, Skip pulls. He misses. That could be the ball game, folks. They get it over at Antoine Walker. It gets it over to, who's that? I believe that's Derek Anderson gets fouled. Yeah, Derek Anderson gets fouled. He'll be going to the line, trying to put this one away. If he can make both of these, it's pretty much over. I mean, really just one, it's pretty much over. Only 6.1 seconds left on the clock. Anderson makes both. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to need a miracle here. Can they get it? Skip brings it up the court. Got to shoot fast. Gets it over to Croshier. Croshier shoots, and he makes it, but the game is over. We win by 2. We're heading into game number 7. I will see you there. It is another tight one here in Milwaukee. The 2 point guards leading the way for both teams. I believe Bob Cousy has like 28. Rafer Alston has 18 to lead scorers for both their teams. Here we go. Cousy pulls from deep. Can he make it? Oh, that was huge. What a shot from Coos. Puts the team up by 1. 1:21 left to go. Still a lot of time, so don't get too excited. But if Cousy's going to make shots like that, I think he has 31 points now. Rafer Alston is putting some work on here, turning into the N1 Street tape a little bit there, but not enough to get by Cousy. Cousy playing good defense there. Also, ooh, okay. That was good move there from Skip. Man alive. That man can dribble the basketball, I will tell you what.
I want to learn how to talk like that.
The N1 mixtape tour is no joke. Cousy was wide open. Oh, okay, sir. Bob Cousy getting a little saucy with it. But he actually had a wide open 3 there, did not take it. I'm not sure why he's just kind of, well, look at that. Cousy, what are you doing, my friend? I don't know if Cousy ever passed like that in his real life. Okay, here we go. Oh, get some space, unleashes. Oh my God. Bob Cousy is on another level tonight. 2 point lead, 39 seconds left to go. Can Rafer Alston answer? Here he goes. He's going to try. Oh no. Oh, Alston cannot hang with Cousy. At least there. Antoine Walker. Ooh, okay. I thought he got stripped, but no, he got fouled instead. He will be probably going to the line. They might have a foul. Actually, they're going to call a timeout, so I will see what they do. So we will see what they do coming out of that. They did have a foul to give, so probably just going to give it to Cousy, and he's going to get fouled immediately, and he'll go to the line. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so nothing exciting there. We'll see if Cousy can make his free throws and make this a 4-point game. He has 32 points on the night, shooting 55% from the field, makes his first free throw, makes it a 5-point game.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And here we go. Can he make it a 6-point game? He has such a weird shot, but it works for him. He makes it a 6-point game, 26 seconds left to go. Milwaukee calls a timeout. They only have 1 remaining. All right, so far when we've been watching, Bob Cousy and Skip to my Lou have definitely been the guys to pay attention to. Will that continue here? Crozier gets it over to Allen. Allen, I was a wide open corner 3, and he misses the shot. Antoine Walker with the rebound. He's going to get it to Derek Anderson, who will be fouled. And Derek Anderson will head to the free throw line, try to put him up by 8. Makes the first, no, by 6, excuse me. By 6 points with 18 seconds left on the clock. And the second shot is a make, so that is a 6-point lead. They're going to have to move very fast. Running out of time very quickly are the Bucks. Got to make it work for their home crowd. Not really sure what they're doing there. Okay, come on, you got to pull up. You got to pull up at some point. Crozier pulls up, misses. That's probably going to be the ball game. Are they going to foul him? Okay, they're going to. This game is over. We will go ahead and get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think the Celtics will be taking on the Bulls there, but I'm not sure. Let's go check. It is, in fact, the Bulls, and they are not that strong. Do they have injuries? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, this team is not that great, so we should win this. I mean, they have Iggy, who's growing. He's becoming better, although he does look very old there for some reason. Lamar Odom, Kurt Thomas, a lot of like decent guys, but no one that's going to really scare you like Cousy will. So we should win this, but they are the 2 seed, so we definitely should not underestimate them. Let's hop in. Like I said, don't underestimate them. We're in game 7 here, folks. All right, we are here in Chicago with 1:22 left on the clock. Boston leads by 1. Can they finish this thing out? So far, every time we turn this save on, Bob Cousy goes to work and does some damage. But we could also, I would take Pau Gasol doing well. Come on. You could go at, that's not Jeff Teague. That's the created Teague. Pau Gasol going to go at his man. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson going to go at Raja. Can't get around him. Gets it out to Cousy. Cousy being guarded. I'm not sure who that is, actually. Who is that? I can't tell, but Pau Gasol gets the rebound. Oh, man. What is he doing? Oh, it's Sam Cassell. Excuse me. Sam Cassell is bringing it down the court, gets it into Lamar Odom. Oh, my word. The terrible, terrible defense there. Was that Antoine Walker? We're not going to sign. Oh, actually, he gets the option. I was going to say, we are not going to sign his. No, that was Brent Berry. Never mind. Brent Berry's like 38 years old. He's not going to be any good. Cousy pulls from deep and hits. That puts us back ahead by 2 with 42 seconds left. As you can see, Cousy having a standard night for him, 25 and 12. But he is right. Oh, no, that's. No. Brent Berry cannot lace up Lamar Odom's sneakers tonight. He is just dominating him. We need to get an Antoine Jameson stat. And it looks like he's been put in the game, but it doesn't matter at this point because they are up by 1 with 36.5 seconds left to go. Can Cousy answer? He has been able to ring the bell every single time we've needed him so far in year number 6. Hopefully he can keep doing so. Pau Gasol going to shoot a turnaround fader. Oh, that's a huge shot from Pau. A tough shot that he makes over Teague. Puts us back up by 1 with 24.7 seconds. So the Bulls could hold this for the last shot if they wanted to and just try to win this outright. We'll see what they do. Okay, the Bulls have a lot of their starters in, I think. I see Sam Cassell. I see Kurt Thomas. I don't see Lamar Odom, though, which is kind of strange. Maybe is that Raja Bell, Robert Horry? They might be looking for a 3. Oh, my God. Sam Cassell buries a 3 and is fouled by Bob Cousy. He puts his team up by 2, and they could score to go up by 3 with 18 seconds left to go if he can make this free throw shot. Cousy, who's been bailing us out all year, fails us in the clutch. Cassell makes it a 3-point game. Boston has to call a timeout here. Cousy has to regroup. Oh my word. That's like the last thing I expected to happen. I mean, I thought they would wait to take a shot. And then for Cousy to foul on that? What are you doing? It was so deep. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. They're going to get it in. Probably going to go to Derek Anderson here. Maybe not. Okay, they go to Antoine Walker, over to Pau, back to Anderson. Would love for Cousy to touch this ball. I'm not really sure what we're doing. That's not really... Okay, we'll take it. I mean, an easy lay-in there for Pau. Makes it a 1-point game with 11 seconds left to go. And they're going to foul. I didn't catch who that was. It might have been Raja Bell. Yes, Raja Bell is going to be going to the line. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Wait, what? Okay, I guess somehow that was not a foul, and now it's our ball with... What? I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. I tried to roll it back. I still can't really tell. We are going to try it to go for the win here. Cousy with the ball. That's... Oh, my God. Get that into him. Oh, my God. Cousy. Wow. How... Oh, my God. Pau Gasol... I'm having... Look at how wide open Pau is. Look at this. He elevates right here. What are we doing? Pau. Nobody. Cousy elevates. Pau Gasol. hanging out, nobody around him, in the inner circle, could easily win this game for us. Cousy takes a 3, misses, and then, I'm sorry 2K, arms don't do that. Pau Gasol misses the rebound because his arm goes through the basket, and we are going to lose here to the Bulls in Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the worst part of this is that the Lakers are out of it. They got pipped, I think, by the Dallas Mavericks. So there's a legitimate chance for us to win, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Instead, the Bulls, who I would say are a much lesser team than us, are going to be the ones moving on, which is very sad. We'll go ahead and jump forward and see who wins, but unfortunately we're going to have to reload and try to do this again in year number 7. And the Dallas Mavericks have won the title. Gilbert Arenas leads them to a victory, and the Bulls can only win 1 game. Surely we would have done better than that. Can we look at this Mavericks team real quick? Okay, they do have Dirk. Okay, actually, yeah, this team is... This team is disgusting. They have Dirk, Gilbert, Steve Nash coming off the bench. Maybe we wouldn't have won this one, but still, we would have done better than the Bulls, I think. Let's go ahead and jump into year number 7. Unfortunately, Antoine Jamison does sign his player option, so we're unable to go out and make a big splash for somebody like Dirk Nowitzki, but they did go ahead and bring in Antoine Jamison, which I guess is a decent B prize. We'll go ahead and hop into year number 7 and see how Bob Cousy and the rest of the Celtics can do. In year number 7, Cousy averages 23 points, 7.6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and makes 3rd team All-NBA. Unfortunately, the team doesn't quite gel together as much as we would like. They're down here at the 6th seed. They'll be going against this Miami team that we probably should beat. I mean, they have CP3, they got Tony Parker, Alonzo Mourning's here, but he's getting old. We definitely have the better team. The problem is we just lack depth. Like, we have nobody back here that's really picking up the slack this year. If our starters get hurt or they cannot perform in one of these games, we're going to be in trouble. But I think we're pretty comfortably going to make it through the first round. After that, could be a different story. Okay, so I was obviously very wrong about this series. We are down 3-2. We're going to need to claw back a game to force a Game 7 and have a chance to even get out of this. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, we have 1:02 left on the clock here in Boston. The Celtics are down by 3. Antoine Jamison and Alonzo Mourning are both in foul trouble with 5. Ooh, come on. Get that foul there. Okay, doesn't get a foul, but we'll still take the make. It is a 1-point ball game thanks to Pau Gasol. Honestly, at this point, if it were me, I would blow up this team at this point because they're just not even... Oh, Jason Williams, white chocolate. Immediately makes me look bad. About to say the team just isn't ready to go, and then White Chocolate steals the ball, gets down the court with a lay-in, puts us up by 1. Yeah, I just don't think this team is constructed super well. We are going to have Antoine Jamison and Antoine Walker coming off the books, so if we do lose this game and lose this series, we definitely could blow it up and try to go for one of the big ticket items, which is definitely the move I would make. Bob Cousy is not going to let us go away that easily, though. Buries a 3. We're up by 4 with 29.1 seconds, so we may just be heading into Game 7, and all of my talk about throwing this thing out the window is for naught, but let's see what they do coming out of the timeout. Okay, instead of prognosticating the future of the Boston Celtics, we're going to focus in on this game right now. Richards is going to inbound, looks, gets it to Alonzo, Mourning over to Parker. Parker thinks about jacking up a 3, does do it there, and he buries that one right in Cousy's face. It is back to a 1-point ball game. Huge shot from Tony Parker. Is that a charge? Who do they call that on? Please be a blocking foul. It looks like it's a blocking foul. Yeah, okay. Derek Anderson, another guy who I think his contract is coming up, is at the line. He could make this a 3-point game, buries the first. Up by 2. Come on, Derek. Hit this one. Although, to be honest, I kind of want this to be over because I just want this team to move on because I do not like what we've done here so far. All right, here we go. Tony Parker. He hit a big shot right before this. Can he do it again? This time he's going to take it 2. Misses that one. Pau gets a rebound. Gets it over to Cousy. Cousy's fouled. He's going to go to the line. He's a great free throw shooter. He'll probably be making this a 5-point game. Makes the first. Let's see if he can hit the second and effectively put this game away. The weird shot is up, but it works for him. It's a 5-point game, 14 seconds left. Unless the Heat can act fast, we are going to go ahead and win this one and force a Game 7 back in Miami. Eddie Jones is going to pull from deep and miss the shot. That is going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 7. Keith Van Horn drops 33 points on us tonight. We are going to bomb out of the playoffs in round number 1. Very surprising, to be honest with you. But as I said before, this team just does not have the juice to hang. We are going to have to make some changes in year number 8. Let's go ahead and see who wins the finals, and then we'll see what the team does. It is going to be those pesky Chicago Bulls. They went and added Mike Bibby. He averages 35 points a game. And this team is pretty much exactly the same. They just added Bibby. They went up against this Sonics team that's, I mean, honestly, like solid, but not great. we should definitely have a chance to win these. We're just, for whatever reason, not performing when it matters. Hopefully with some of our expiring contracts, we can add a big player and make some splashes here in year number 8. Let's get into it. You can already see the elephant in the room, but I do want to point out that year 8 is the start of Bob Cousy winning 5 straight titles. So he has a lot to live up to here. We've gone and added Mr. Carmelo Anthony in the offseason to pair with Pau Gasol, Nick Collison, and Al Harrington. Let's jump into year number 8 and see how things go. In year number 8, Bob Cousy averages 25 points, 7 boards, 9 assists, 1.5 steals, and makes first team All-NBA. However, the Celtics underperform slightly. They're only the 6th seed. Despite having 2 of the best players in the NBA, they're unable to do much better, which maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I liked how this team was constructed at the start of it, but maybe I'm wrong. They're going to go up against this Miami Heat team who has Chris Paul, Tony Parker, and Alonzo Mourning. So definitely a matchup we should win despite them being the higher seed, but I've been wrong before, so let's hop in and see what happens. I really thought this was going to be it. I really thought we were going to make it to the finals. And then we get into game 7 in round 1 against this Miami Heat team? Is this for real? Somehow we are tied up with these guys. Let's jump into game 7, see if we can make it to round 2. Okay, this is what I was expecting to happen. We are winning 125 to 88, just absolutely blowing the doors off this Heat team, which we are much, much better than. Maybe we're finally starting to play up to our potential. Now we're going to go up against this Bulls squad who, again, not that great, definitely beatable, but we have had trouble with him in the past. Specifically, Lamar Odom gave us fits a couple years ago, so hopefully we can make it work. Let's jump in and see. I do not know what is happening. We are locked into game 7 once again. This time with the Chicago Bulls. They're not very good. I do not get it. Hopefully we can beat them and make it into the Western Conference Finals. This is a joke, right? We're going to lose by 20 plus points to this Bulls team? Is somebody injured? Hold on. What is happening? Why are we losing? We should be destroying them. Is it we don't have enough scoring? We don't have enough size? What's happening? All right, well, that's another year in the tanks. We're not going to get anywhere close to Bob Cousy winning 6 titles because we only have 4 more years left after this before, well, you'll actually see where we go when we get to the end of this thing. It's going to be pretty interesting, but for now, we'll sim forward, see who wins the title. It's the Denver Nuggets. Antonio McDyess's Denver Nuggets. Okay, sure. What do they even have? Oh, this team is so beatable. How do we... Sorry, I'm very frustrated. Let's go ahead and jump into year number 9. Hopefully, we can make something happen. Not much change in the offseason. Hopefully, we can continue to see some growth on our Carmelo. He could get up to, like 95, 96. That would be helpful. Pau Gasol looks like he's pretty much stalled out at this point. We lost Al Harrington. We also, I believe, lost Kyle Korver, added Kirk Heinrich. So not a lot to say as far as depth goes. We're just going to have to ride with these boys again, and hopefully things turn out better than they did last year. Okay, I'm actually not going to go through the whole rigmarole. You can see it up here if you want to, but instead I wanted to just show you this because they went and signed, I guess traded for maybe Jason Kidd. So now they have Jason Kidd and Bob Cousy. I'm assuming Jason Kidd is playing shooting guard. Okay, look, I've seen the computer make some wild moves. I've never seen them make this big of a move in the middle of a season, but I guess we will take it. An interesting lineup here. They are the 1 seed, so that's huge. They are going up against LeBron James, though, who is the, 3rd or 4th time MVP. Can I just show you really quickly? I don't know. I think there might be something up with this save because look at LeBron's point average the last 4 years. 36, 38, 38, 39.
He is him.
39 points, 10 boards. I mean, he has nobody, right? That's part of the problem. No one is there to play with him, but this man is dominating the league in a way that I don't know if we've ever seen before. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop in and see if we can take LeBron down. All right, the Pacers are able to take 2 games off of us, but nothing really that big. Now we're going to play Cleveland, which interestingly enough is the team that Dwayne Wade was drafted by. So another tough matchup here, but again, they don't have a ton of great players. This series has kind of turned out to be the better teams are over in the West, which is good for us, except we keep losing to bad teams. So hopefully that doesn't happen here. I mean, they have D Wade and Mike Bibby, so they got some players, but I mean, come on, are we really scared about Harvey Edwards and Daryl Perry and Greg Fields? I don't think so. I will admit I was very worried. I was about to get punked by those words, but we sweep the Cavs. We're through. Now it's time to face our old nemesis, the Miami Heat, who have been a thorn in our side pretty much this entire save. But if we can beat them, we'll get to move on to the NBA Finals, which is where we'd like to be. Oh my God, I can't handle this. I can't handle this. This team is not, okay, they have Chris Paul, but this team is not good. How are we losing? Is Jason Kidd hurt? Hold on, we got to check this because he's down from 85 to an 82. Oh, Jason Kidd is hurt. That could be part of it. Ugh. Oh, we need him to get back healthy soon, and 1 to 2 weeks with back spasms. All right, let's hop into this, see if we can claw back a Game 7, and hopefully make our way back to the finals. 56 seconds left on the clock here in Miami, and we are up by 1. We got to hold on to this one. As you can see, J Kidd not in the game. Also, neither is Pau Gasol, both out right now, which is not what you want to see if you're a Celtics fan. Swings it over to Young. I don't know. I think it's Thaddeus Young, not Nick Young. Richards gets the ball. He looks made up. He's going to go at his man, and oh, what? Oh my God. Oh, 2K, what are you doing to me? What is this? Look. What is this defense? What are you doing? You're just going to keep giving, and then now you're going to go up? What are you doing? Oh my, who is that? Kerry Kittles, you're fired. We're firing Kerry Kittles. Get out of here. The Heat go up by 1, 41 seconds left to go. We got Pau Gasol back in the game. He's going to get that board. Goes up strong with it. Carmelo, J Kidd, Cousy all in the game. Cousy had a great look out there in the open, but Carmelo takes a shot and he makes it. It is now a 1-point lead for us. We're trying to get back in this and force a Game 7. 32 seconds on the clock. Chris Paul brings the ball down the court. They're going to call a timeout. We'll see what they do coming out of it. We don't really have to worry about foul trouble. I think Chris Paul is the only person who's even close to being in trouble now, so that's good for us. But he has the ball, trying to get something happening against Bob Cousy. Let's lock it down. Gets it over to Harris. Is that Devin Harris? Okay. Gets a screen from Thaddeus Young. Will he take it? He does. Oh, come on. Yes, Jason Kidd with the steal. You got to love Nick Collison playing great defense there. Great pick and roll defense there from Collison and Jason Kidd. And let's see who's got. They're going to get it to Kidd. Okay, so Kidd will go to the line, trying to make this a 3-point game with 15.5 seconds. I believe that is Chris Paul's 5th foul, so he cannot take another one. Jason Kidd makes his first. Yeah, he's not leaving the game, so that must have been Paul's 5th foul, not his 6th. Okay, here we go. It is a 3-point game, 15.5 seconds on the clock. Are they going to call a timeout? They are not. They're just going to go with it. What are they going to do? Oh, what a move. Okay, come on. You got to play way better defense than that, Coos. Bob Cousy just lets Chris Paul. Also, actually, Chris Paul's been destroying him tonight. 30 points to 11. Both have 12 assists. Now, Cousy will try to go to the line and make it 13 points on the night. He has a good field goal percentage, so he's probably just playing within himself, letting Carmelo and J Kidd and maybe Pau Gasol score most of the points. But here, he is the one scoring the points. Brings it back to a 3-point lead with 8.8 seconds. Now, let's play some defense, all right? Actually, Chris Paul's out of the game. Oh, that's good news for us. Tony Parker heaves it from deep. Oh, that almost went in. And we are going to go to Game 7. There is a chance we might come out of this. Let's see if we can do it. Tony Parker makes a tough one. It is now 7 points. Are they going to foul is the real question, and they are not going to foul. They're going to let this play out. An interesting choice here by the Heat. There's only 28 seconds left to go, and they're down by 7, so essentially they're giving up at this point because J Kidd can just hold on to the ball. He does not. He shoots it and makes it. That is going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go ahead and jump forward into the NBA Finals and see who we're playing. Okay, this one goes chalk all the way. It is the 1 seed versus the 1 seed. We are going up against the Portland Trailblazers, whose star is Kevin Durant. Manu Ginobili is also here. Speedy Claxton hanging around. Also, wow, okay, this team actually has quite a few young guys. Kevin Durant, K-Love, Rudy Gay, Boozer's old at this point, Ricky Davis also old. But yeah, KD could be a problem, although hopefully we're catching him early enough in his career that we can finally get ourselves an NBA title. Let's jump in, see what happens. Okay, we are up 3-2. Let's see if we can finish this one out and get Cousy his first NBA title. 7 players score in double figures here for the Celtics. They just absolutely dominate the Portland Trailblazers here at home. There's 41 seconds left to go. We have a double-digit lead, and it doesn't look like they're going to get back into this one, so I will go ahead and skip you forward to the confetti and see Bob Cousy celebrate his very first NBA title. And there you have it, folks. The Boston Celtics are your NBA champions. I think they probably have another year or two of contending with Carmelo, J Kidd, and Pau Gasol all hanging around. Also has to be mentioned, Marcin Gortat continues to grow into a solid role player. And of course, Bob Cousy is the leader of the team, and he will continue to do so. I think the future of this team is pretty bright. We could win 1 or 2 more championships if things break our way, but let's go ahead and jump into year number 10. I'm sure you've been yelling at your monitor because I misspoke earlier. I said that Cousy started his run of 5 straight titles in his 8th year. It was actually his 9th year, so technically we're on track to do that, but the problem is Jason Kidd is 36 years old, so it's unlikely he's going to give us nearly as much as he did last year. He has become become a good three-point shooter, so maybe we can still get quite a bit out of him. The one thing I'm disappointed in is that Carmelo Anthony has not really progressed. We just gave Pau Gasol a massive 5-year deal, so I'm hoping he continues to grow, but at 29, that's probably not happening. He's probably around his peak. I was very excited about this team at the end of last season, but to be honest with you, I'm kind of souring on that almost immediately just because of the age of some of these guys. But all we can do is hop in and see how they do, so let's go for it. Cousy takes another step back here in year 10, averaging 20 points, 6 boards, 7.5 assists, and 1 steal. And potentially the most upsetting part of all that is that guess who we're facing in round 1? We're the 6th seed, so obviously we have fallen back from our championship ways from last year. But we're going up against the Miami Heat again. Our nemesis is back to cause us trouble. Hopefully we can make it through. This team continues to be pretty solid. They have Chris Paul, they have Tony Parker, Thaddeus Young, Keith Van Horn, Kwame Brown, but we should be better than them. I've said that so many times before, I've been wrong, so I'm not going to say it this time. This is going to be a very good, very hotly contested, very even matchup. Hopefully we could win, but you know, if they win,
I can accept that.
my reverse psychology has worked. We're going up against Cleveland in round 2. They still have Mike Bibby and D-Wade and pretty much nobody else. We swept them last year, so I'm hoping the same thing happens here. Hopefully my newfound hubris does not get the better of me.
What's so good about Cleveland?
You have got to be kidding me. We are down 3-2 to this Cleveland team that we should be much better than. They don't even have... Oh my God, Mike Bibby is hurt and we're still losing? Come on, guys. All right, let's see if we can force a game 7 and maybe get back in this thing. D-Wade is on a tear, but we are up by 5 with 1:26 left to go here in Boston. Hopefully we can hold out. Remember, Mike Bibby is out for now. I'm hoping he's out for the rest of the series. We'll have to see what happens. D-Wade has the ball, being guarded by Jason Kidd. A good matchup for us. J-Kidd almost gets a steal, gets it to Watson. Watson being guarded by our man, Bob Cousy. He's gonna, oh, he's not gonna pull. Thought he was going to. D-Wade may pull from there. No, he's 11 seconds. He's got plenty of time. Puts a move on J-Kidd. Remember, J-Kidd's like 37 years old, so he is much older than D-Wade. D-Wade's going to run circles around him. Flash is trying to make it happen. Smith takes the 3. It rims out. Okur gets the rebound, puts it up and in. It is now a 3-point game with 59 seconds, excuse me, on the clock. Bob Cousy bringing it down for our boys, the good guys, trying to stay ahead here. Bob Cousy looking, doesn't go into Carmelo. There he does go into Carmelo. Carmelo's going to try to back his guy down, shoots the turnaround J, and it rims out. Okur with the rebound. Watson going to start pushing. Is he going to look to whoever that is, number 40? No. Okay, this could be a matchup nightmare for Bob Cousy. He's guarding, I don't know who this number 40 is, but he is much bigger than Bob Cousy. Instead, Watson's going to pull from deep, and that is going to go out. Now, I will say, as you can see, Okur is definitely giving us troubles on the rebounding side of the ball. Who was that that just fouled? Carmelo. Carmelo's fouled. He's going to the line, going to try to make this a 5-point game. He makes his first. I didn't see who fouled him, though. Is he going to make it here? Gangrene signs are up, and Carmelo makes this a 5-point game. Cleveland calls a timeout. We'll see what they do. All right, Cleveland doesn't have much time left to go, and they really need to win this one because if Bibby is out for Game 7, that's going to be a huge problem for them. Although D-Wade's speed is obviously a problem for Jason Kidd. He really cannot guard him. Fields puts up a shot. He misses it there. That's probably going to be the ball game, especially if Bob Cousy's the one going to the line. My man is like oh my gosh, he's shooting 78% from the field tonight? Wow, what a game from him. Okay, I was going to say my man is unconscious from the free throw line, and he hits his first, and the second is up and in. Look at that, 93%. It is now a 7-point game with 16 seconds left to go, so we will go ahead and jump into game number 7. I am legitimately shell-shocked. The Cavs dominate us from bell to bell, and look at this. They're not, I mean, they're fine, but Carmelo Anthony, 3 of 10. Bob Cousy, where is he? 2 of 10, 0 for 4 from 3. Our big dogs are just sucking here at the end. Man, Jason Kidd, how old is he? Like 45? 37-year-old Jason Kidd is leading us in scoring. That is not a good look for us. We're going to get trounced out of the playoffs, and we legit had a chance to win this thing because, as you can see, Toronto won. Toronto is fine. Actually, never mind. Toronto's very good. They have 2 stars just like we do. But then over here, it's Portland and, well, the Clippers could be good. No, the Clippers are not even that good. They have a lot of depth. But yeah, we had a legitimate chance, I think, to win this thing. Instead, it's going to be, real quick, let's see, the Denver Nuggets win it. Antonio McDyess gets his second Finals MVP of this save. That was a missed opportunity, a huge missed opportunity that we could have had a shot to win another title. I'm really, really disappointed with our team. Now, Jason Kidd is probably going to be gone in year number 11, so we'll have a chance to make a move. Let's see what the Celtics do. Look, I'm not afraid to admit when I was wrong, and I was very wrong about the future of this team. As you can see, it's just, I mean, none of our guys have progressed at all in the last 2 years since winning a title, and now we've lost Jason Kidd. We pretty much have nobody behind our 3 stars, and it's just going to be tough sledding, I think, for us. We're also not in a very good cap situation. I mean, this is the last year of Carmelo's deal. They'll probably re-sign him, but maybe they'll use that money to go somewhere else. I'm not really sure. It's just, things are just not looking good right now in Boston. I don't think we're probably going to have a chance to win a title. We'll probably make the playoffs, but let's go ahead and jump in and see how it goes. In year 11 at 32 years old, Bob Cousy averages 20 points, 7 boards, 8 assists, 1 steal, and gets back onto the second team All-NBA squad. And the best news is we do not face the Miami Heat, and we won't face them until the Eastern Conference Finals if we make it that far. We are the 5 seed going up against these New Jersey Nets, who, again, you would think we would beat, but we have been proven wrong many times before. They do have our old teammate Derek Anderson here, Kendrick Perkins, quite a few solid players, but shouldn't really match up with us very well. I mean, we do not have anybody at the 2. That is a major, major problem. We are honestly not a very well-constructed roster, but hopefully our star... And also, come on, Melo, get above 95. We really need Carmelo to grow some, and it's just not happening. All right, well, let's see what happens here in round number 1. You can't write, you cannot, this is, you cannot write this. We are losing 3-2 to the New Jersey Nets. Is anyone injured? Probably not. No, we're all fine. Actually, who was playing there? That would have been Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas is hurt, but otherwise we should be. This has been one of the more disappointing saves I've done. Hopefully we can win this game and get into game 7. Let's jump in. It's so frustrating, man.
You don't always win.
This might be the most disappointing save I've ever done. We should be way better than this team. We should be crushing them. We have 2 guys, 94 or above. And a guy who's, I mean, 3 of our players are rated higher than their best player. And yet we are tied 3-3. We're going into game 7. I guess hopefully we can finish this thing out because I'd really hate to continue losing. This is what it should be like every game. We're up by 39 points here. We're going to dominate the Nets, make it to round 2. We're going up against the number 1 seed Philly. And again, this team is fine, but we should be... Oh, Antoine Walker, Our old teammate is here. He may be angry. The villain, Evan Turner, also hanging around. They have their best player. Wait, is he their best player? Yeah. Their best player is 35-year-old Allen Iverson. Now, I understand Bob Cousy is 32 years old, so he is not a spring chicken himself, but we should be destroying this team. Let's see if it happens. It's a literal joke. This is a literal joke. What is happening? We're down 3-1. We're probably going to bomb out in round number 2 against a team that we should be absolutely crushing. No one's hurt. I don't understand. I do not understand. Nothing about me ever doing 2K saves has this ever happened this badly before. I don't know what to do. Obviously, I'm not controlling the team, so I can't change any settings or anything, but I do not know why this team sucks so much. All right, hopefully we can force a game 6.
Well, I mean, are you a smart guy?
I swear. I swear. How do we lose to this team by, I can't even do the math, 28 plus 15, that's a lot of points. We get crushed by them, and they're going to go, I mean, who is going to win the title? They win the title. Allen Iverson, 87 overall, 35-year-old Allen Iverson leads his team to a title. I guess Zebo was the number 1 guy, but what are we doing? How is this team winning it? Oh, Rajon Rondo came back. Okay. With Rondo, I get it. They have a lot of 80 overall players, lots of depth here, so I get that a little bit, but still, we have so much more star power compared to them, and yet we can't even get 2 games off of them. I will see you in year 12. We did not re-sign Carmelo, which, to be honest, I don't even want him at this point, but I don't know if these moves are really good for us. I mean, we get rid of one of the best scorers in the game. We add Jason Richardson and Lamar Odom. It's definitely some extra depth for us, although we did lose Marcin Gortat, which is bad, Luke. But we got JaVale McGee. But yeah, I don't know about this. I mean, Jason Richardson, I will show you this because I think it's wild. He actually won MVP, I think. Yeah, Jason Richardson won the 2010 MVP, which is just like 2 years ago. So the man is good-ish. Obviously, during that season, he averaged 32 points a game. I don't think he's going to be doing that for us, but we will see. I mean, the team is old, and like none of these guys, except for Bob Cousy, are really game changers. I'm not really confident, but all we can do is hop into Cousy's penultimate season here in Boston and see what we can get done in year 12. Okay, once again, I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole, and the reason being is that you're going to notice something right away that is very important for this season. Obviously, you can see Cousy's stats 27 and 8, 6.6, whatever. But Jason Richardson tore his ACL after 60 games. He is out for the season. That is our leading scorer out for the playoffs, which is going to make things very, very difficult. Nice to see JaVale McGee starting 7 games. But yeah, are we really going to win a title with Bradley Murphy playing for us? I don't think so. We are the 6th seed, so we'll go up against Toronto, a team that has Vince Carter and Amari Stoudemire, Brook Lopez, some other dudes. It's gonna be tough for us here. How is Philly a number 1 seed? What is this league doing that is, maybe they still have Rondo. Okay, Rondo's hurt, that's why. Okay, never mind. They're good. Their best player is 86, but they're still good. Okay, calm yourself down. All right, let's get into round 1 before I have a heart attack and see if hopefully we can make it out of this round. But again, no Jason Richardson is going to make this very difficult. Okay, maybe I was wrong. We win in 5, and now we get to face Philadelphia. Rajon Rondo back in the starting lineup, so that's bad news for us. In fact, their whole team looks healthy, which is really bad news. We're probably going to lose this one, but you know, we love an underdog on this channel, and we have certainly lost to quite a few underdogs today. So hopefully this is our time.
One time. Yeah. One time.
It is our time. We win in 6. Now we're going up against this Atlanta Hawk team. Paul Pierce is in the building. We haven't seen him in a while. He, of course, left our team early in this one. Can we take him down? Let's find out. Yeah, we definitely have it in our tank. We're going to win this one by double digits, and we are heading into the NBA Finals. We'll be playing the Houston Rockets. I don't know who his team has. They have, Ray Allen, Yao Ming, and then a bunch of, I mean, look at this. Are you ready for this? Bob Cousy is going to feast on you, Richard Forte. 94 overall on 91 overall. Now, will Yao dominate Powell? Absolutely. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I can't wait to see how this goes. Obviously, I wish we had Jason Richardson. I think that would make a big difference because I don't think he would lock down Ray Allen, but he would definitely give him a little bit of a trouble. And I do not think Bradley Murphy will do the same. But let's go ahead and hop in, see how this one goes. Maybe we can win Cousy his 2nd championship. Never mind. That is not happening. Yao Ming is destroying us. We're down 3-0. We got to try to avoid the sweep, but honestly, my hopes are not very high. We could jump into this, but we're down by 8 with 105, so I don't think we have a shot. And yeah, they are going to walk away with this one, win by 8. The Houston Rockets are your champions. Actually, Ray Allen wins Finals MVP, which I'm kind of surprised by because I thought Yao was having a better series. Either way, that wraps up the penultimate season here in Boston. Cousy has one more season to try and make it work. Hopefully, Jason Richardson can stay healthy. Maybe we can make some moves. Let's go ahead and jump into season number 13 and finish off Bob Cousy's Boston Celtics career. Okay, welcome to what is essentially the penultimate year of this save. Bob Cousy still at a 93 at 34 years old, so still very good. He's obviously going down a little bit in overall. It's very disappointing to see that Pau Gasol is unimproved. We did go add a couple of young guys in Thaddeus Young and Evan Turner. However, I don't really think they're going to help us too much. In fact, I think this season might already be a lost cause. We just are relying on too many old guys to hopefully get us through, and frankly, we just don't have another star to share the load. But all we can do is start the season and see how we do. All right, we're here at the end of the season. Not going to do clips this time. We're just going to go through it quickly. I'll show you the awards. MVP goes to LeBron. Rookie of the Year is AD with the Nuggets. DeMar DeRozan, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron gets Defensive Player of the Year. Steph Curry, Most Improved, out there in New York. All right. And then, oh, maybe we're good? We might be good. Okay, let's see. Anybody on these teams? Who is that? Yeah, Bob Cousy makes 3rd team All-NBA. We'll check his stats here in a second. Don't see any other Celtics, so I maybe missed one. If I did, you could let me know in the comments. And we are the Celtics. Ooh, okay, so we had a little bit of a downturn. 19.6, 6, and 8. So not terrible. We played every game. We have been like kind of an Iron Man. I don't think Cousy has missed very many games, if any, in this save. So that's good to see. All right, love this. Jay Rich and Cousy both sharing the scoring load. And we are the 1 seed. We're going up to Toronto. And this Toronto team is Vince Carter and Amari Stoudemire, Brook Lopez, Rodney Stuckey, a team we've faced before, and frankly, a team that should probably beat us. They have 2 studs next to our 1. We We have more depth, maybe? I don't know. Let's just get into it and see how it goes. Okay, I was incorrect. We win in 5. Now we get to go up against Steph Curry. Oh, wait, is Curry out? Is Chef Curry out? Oh, Curry's out for at least for a little bit, so we may pick up an easier victory here. Bargnani obviously is still going to be a tough one, but hopefully Pau Gasol could at least manage him a little bit. Did we lose? Oh, no. We might have lost Lamar Odom. Yeah, okay, so both teams are missing a player. Let's see how it plays out. It does not play out in our favor. Is Curry back? Okay, Curry's back. That's the problem here. We're going to have to win 4 straight. Let's see if we can do it. 1:22 on the clock. Celtics are up by 1. Bob Cousy is at the line, and he is 1 rebound and 1 assist away from a triple-double. Ooh, misses that free throw, though. That is very rare. We don't see that happen very often. Steph Curry checking back into the game. Curry is leading the way for his team, I believe, and Cousy is definitely leading the way in terms of points scored for the Celtics. Can he put another one on the board? He does make that one. Oh, he got fouled out of 3. Okay, he's going to get 3 or 1 more foul shot. Can he make this one? It's up and in. That makes this a 3-point game. What can Steph do here? All right, let's see. Now, this man obviously is an incredible 3-point shooter. I mean, there's way too much time to think that the Knicks are going to get out of this, of course. Ooh, Jason Richardson having a good game, kind of dominating Larry Hughes a little bit. Can he continue to do that here? Who's the foul on? Who got called? Oh, a blocking foul on Pau on illegal screen? Oh my God. Okay, we can't have mistakes like that here. This is why we're losing 3-1, guys. Okay, Tom Brady inbounds the ball to Steph Curry, excuse me, sir. He's going to go at Bob Cousy. Remember, Cousy's getting old. He's probably a little bit slower than Curry at this point. Maybe could struggle. Bargnani puts up the jumper and buries that right in Pau Gasol's face. Hate to see that. The villain is going to inbound it to Jason Richardson. J. Rich brings it down the court. A great player for us this year. Hopefully he can continue to do so. We're down by 1. Gets it over to Turner. Turner puts it up. Misses. Pau gets the board. Pau misses the easy put in. And Pau Gasol has failed us this entire save. He's not grown. And now he's here in game number 5, just handing this game to the Knicks. Misses an easy shot and just a terrible foul. Not the best defense there either. We are just getting annihilated here since we started watching. The Knicks are up by 3. Let's see what we do coming out of this timeout. All right, Jay Rich with the ball. He's going to go to work on his guy. Ooh, thought he was going to shoot there. Gets it to Tim Thomas, over to the villain. The villain puts in a lay-in and makes it. That makes it a 1-point game. Favor of the Knicks with 20 seconds left to go. We're going to foul here. Who is that they just fouled? I can't see the back of his name. I missed it. We'll see it here. Oh, no. Okay, he's not going on the line. Still trying. Is that Rodney Stuckey up there? Still can't really see that far away. Maybe I need glasses. Who could tell you? All right, here we go. Inbound it to Curry. Not the person you want to foul, but unfortunately, we're just going to have to do it. Curry is going to the line. Could make this a 3-point game, although we did see Bob Cousy miss a free throw, and he is technically a better shooter than Curry, so maybe there's a chance. Let's go. All right, there's a miss. It's a 2-point game. Don't need a 3. Just need a shot here. Come on, boys. Find something good. Work, work, work. Curry's a good person to go at. Are we going to go? We're just going for the tie here. All right. Okay, we're just going to wait, take the last shot. Please do not just rip a 3. Oh, my God. Get it to Tim. Tim Thomas, game on the line. He buries it. Timothy Thomas makes a 3, puts us up by 1 with 0.3 seconds left to go. I don't think they can get a shot off, although is it 0.4 or 0.3? I can't remember. I know Derek Fisher hit that shot that one time in the playoffs. We'll see if they're able to get one off. Hopefully, though, we win this game and move on to game number 6 with a chance to get back in this. All right, here we go. Curry, there's no way he got that off. He missed it anyways. Doesn't matter. All right, we're moving on to game number 6. I will see you when we get there. I was slow on the uptake, but we did win this game pretty handily. We won by, what is that, 17 points? We won by 17 points in game number 6. So we are here in game 7, back in Boston. There is a legitimate chance we might move on to face Washington. Who is this? Oh, I thought this was LeBron's team. Okay, no, this is just a team. Oh, Derrick Rose's team. Okay, it's going to be tough, but hopefully we can get past Curry. Let's jump in. Another absolute drubbing. Is Curry out? No, he's playing, just not shooting well. Whoa, 4 of 21 for 10 from Steph Curry. That is a terrible stat line. All right, we are going to be moving on, and we are going up against that Derrick Rose Washington Wizards team I just showed you. They are the 7 seed, so we should have an advantage, but they are pretty deep, to be honest with you. It's going to be a tough one for us to get out of, but all we can do is jump in and see what happens. Chris Bosh's Golden State Warriors are waiting in the finals. We are locked into Game 7. I don't think there's any injuries to note. Nothing new, just, what's his name? Lamar Odom is still out, but otherwise, everyone is healthy. Let's see how it goes. 1:33 on the clock. We are all tied up here, folks. Bob Cousy is 1 rebound short of a triple-double, but Derrick Rose has nearly 40 points tonight. So it has been a battle of the point guards here. Pau Gasol is going to go to work and gets off a pretty tough shot, but makes it over Tyrus Thomas, makes this a 2-point game. Derrick Rose with the ball. Remember, this Derrick Rose not injured. Actually, I don't even know what year it is. He might still be really young. I can't remember for sure. But here he goes. He's going to get a pick there. Okay, this is a mismatch they want to exploit. And okay, not very good possession there. Gets it over to Childress. He's going to get a screen from Thomas as well. Will he pull here? He will not. He'll get it over to Thomas. Thomas is going to have to shoot. Puts it up and makes a tough shot over Tim Thomas. Hate to see that one. Tied back up, 1:01 left on the clock. What are we going to cook up here? Cousy might be tired, but the man can still dish. Gets it into Pau Pierce.
What?
Puts that one away. We are back up by 2 relatively quickly. 52 seconds left on the clock. What are the Wiz going to do? Derrick Rose, their star player. He's been having quite a game, and he knows Cousy is tired. Is he going to go at him? No, he's going to get it over to Thomas. Thomas to Childress. Childress being guarded by Tim Thomas, the hero of the last series for us. Childress still looking, trying to probe past his man. An interesting little move there. And D Rose gets Cousy to pump fake up in the air and hits the jumper. What a play by D Rose. The man is not just a dunking layup machine. He also has a mid-range game. Ruin it there. Cousy try to go back to work and make, oh my gosh, it's too easy. Pau Gasol is feasting. He's getting wide open looks at will right now. We're up by 2 with 21 seconds left to go. The Wiz call a timeout. They could hold the ball for the last shot, but I don't think they're probably going to do that. Let's see what they do. A trip to the NBA Finals is on the line. Ron Artest inbounds the ball to D Rose. D Rose has had the matchup advantage ever since. Oh my God, what a move. Oh, he misses, but Tyrus Thomas gets the board, puts it back up and in. Okay, the Celtics will have the last shot. They'll be able to win this one without the Wizards having a chance to answer or just let it go into overtime. You got to figure they're going to hold this one and see if they can make it happen. Are we going to go back to Timothy? My hope is yes. The man was on fire last series. Would love to see him continue it here. Bob Cousy's going to start things out. Don't go too fast. Usually the computer loves to go slow, so hopefully I do it here. 5 seconds. 4. Oh my God, he's just going to pull. Oh, he misses, and we're going to overtime. Whew. I was worried that one might go in. All right, I will see you when overtime gets spicy. We are still squared away at 1:24 left to go. 126 is the score. Let me really quickly check the foul trouble. I forgot to look at that. Let's just check it together. Pau Gasol has 4 fouls. Who's that? Spencer Anthony and Keldon O'Brien also have 4 fouls, so no one in too deep a foul trouble just yet. Derrick Rose with the ball, drives at his man, gets it back out to Ron Artest, wide open for 3. He misses the wide open 3. That is big for us. Okay, gets it to Jay Rich. Jay Rich I don't think was in at the end of the game, which is kind of surprising. He seems like he'd have a speed advantage here, and he's going to try to take advantage of it. Goes at his guy, can't really make anything happen. Over to Pau. Pau gets that shot blocked. What a rejection from Spencer Anthony. And this is Keldon O'Brien moving the ball down the court. Gets it over to Artest. Artest this time will hit the wide open 3. 56 seconds to go. Wizards up by 3. A terrible set of possessions there for the Celtics. Gets rejected and then lets a wide open 3 fly. They're going to call a timeout. Try to regroup. Celtics get the ball into Bob Cousy. Cousy going to go to work. Derrick Rose has been giving him fits all game, at least when we've been watching. But the 2-man game with Pau has been phenomenal. Pau gets the ball. Turnaround Jay. Misses. Gosh. All right. Tyrus Thomas gets the board. 38 seconds left to go. Wiz up by 3. They got to make something happen here. Come on, boys. Celtics looking for something. Derrick Rose waits for a screen. Takes it. He's got the speed. Oh, he gets right by Pau. What an easy... Oh, I thought he was going to miss that off the backboard. All right. That is back up to a 5-point game with 26 seconds on the clock. Not the best possession there for us. Kind of just letting Derrick Rose have his way with this. He scores a team record 47 points tonight. He is having an all-timer of a game. Hopefully we can answer on the other end of the court this time. The villain going to inbound the ball. Got to get in at some point. Gets it to Jay Rich. Richardson goes at his guy. I feel like we just don't have the speed to get around anybody. Cousy puts up a shot. Not the best shot, but we'll take it. He takes and makes. It is a 3-point game, a 2-point game with 19.5 seconds. So you got to assume they're going to foul D Rose here. D Rose probably, no, they had a foul to give. So he's going to, ooh, wait. Cousy's not in foul trouble, is he? Hold on. This could be bad. Cousy has, okay, he has 4 fouls, so he can give up one more. Look at that stat line, 32, 9, and 15. Even if he loses, you cannot blame Bob Cousy. He has been having a monster game. Unfortunately for him, so is D-Rose. D-Rose's first shot is up. That's a make. Oh, we got to hope for a miss here. Come on, D-Rose. Give us a chance. He does not. He doesn't quite slam the door shut, but he's getting very close to throwing that thing back in our face. Cousy, gonna have to move quick. He does, and he puts up, that's not a bad shot, but he misses that. Did you see that board? Whew. My man Keldon got high for that one. Okay, here we go. Keldon, no, that's Spencer Anthony. Spencer Anthony goes to the line. Excuse me, Keldon O'Brien, Spencer Anthony. Sorry, these created players, I get them confused. Okay, they're back up by 5, and that's probably going to be, I mean, if he's making all of his free throws, we're in big trouble. 10 seconds left. We're out of this one, I think. Can the villain make a half-court shot? That would be fun. Gets it over to Thomas. Himothy puts it up, misses. Richardson gets the board, but it doesn't matter. Cousy's going to put up one more just for the fun. Does hit it, but it doesn't matter. We lose by 3. The Wizards will be moving on, and we are out of the playoffs in the last year of Bob Cousy's career with the Celtics. We'll go ahead and see who wins the finals, and then I will tell you what we're doing next. And the Washington Wizards do come out on top. Spencer Anthony wins Finals MVP. They beat the Warriors in 6. So if you remember Bob Cousy's career, which I'm sure a lot of you probably don't, at this point, he technically retired from the game, went into coaching, coached the Celtics for, I think, 6 years. And then he went over to Cincinnati, where he played one more year at the age of 43. Now, what I'm worried about is if I try to just skip forward 7 years that he's just going to retire. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sim until he retires, and then you can turn off retirement for 1 year. So at that point, we'll turn off retirement, move him to Cincinnati, and see what he does. So I'm going to see you sometime within the next 1 to 7 seasons. We're not back yet, but I just wanted to point out that the very next year, the Boston Celtics, with pretty much the exact same team, did go win a championship. So there you go. They, I guess this was a championship caliber squad in one way. They had a Devin Harris and Kmart, but still, this is pretty much the exact same team, and they won a title. So good for us. Let's go ahead and move forward to what I said we were going to move forward to earlier. Make it back to back. It is 2020, and we have joined the Sacramento Kings, who have made, I think, maybe back-to-back NBA Finals. I don't think they've won either of them, but we have DeMarcus Cousins, Giannis, Andrew Wiggins, Serge Ibaka, Malcolm Brogdon, OG Campazzo, Tyler Hero is our rookie this year. Even down here, Caleb Martin, Kendrick Nunn. So definitely a team that has some potential. Of course, Cousy is 41 years young, so that's going to be interesting. He's on a 1-year deal here. I don't know if we have a shot to win a championship, but with Giannis and Boogie, there's definitely an opportunity. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how the season goes. And here's just a quick look at our stats. We're really just caring about Cousy. He played all 82 games. This man is the ultimate Iron Man. 13 points, only 3 rebounds, 6 assists, less than a steal. This team might have a legitimate chance to move forward. I mean, Giannis is only an 88. Everybody's down a bit, actually, but that's fine. We could probably make it happen. We have a lot of good players. Let's see how it goes. Well, 42-year-old Bob Cousy might still be playing, but it does not look like he's doing very well against Chris Paul. We are down 3-0. Please, can we avoid a sweep? And the answer to that question is a resounding no. They dominate us in every single corner. We're going to lose. We're out in the first round, which is really terrible. Let's just go ahead and see who wins the finals, I guess. It looks like Minnesota is very good. Yeah, the Timberwolves go on to win a title despite being the 8th seed. So maybe they had some injuries in the season that they came back from. Let's go ahead and jump into this where we can see, surely he's in there. Yes, Bob Cousy is a Hall of Famer. Now, the one thing I will say is the player that I used to switch Bob Cousy over was a creative player who had played like 3 years. So some of his stats are a little wonky, but that's fine. Also hilarious that Pau Gasol is being entered with us, a person that we won a lot of titles alongside, or at least played a lot alongside. 15 All-Star games, so that is 2 more than he had in real life. Of course, he played a lot more seasons than this, so it's a little bit different. Only wins 3 championships and 1 Finals MVP, so 3 less championships, but he didn't ever win Finals MVP in real life. Of course, no MVPs, unlike real life. Only makes first team All-NBA once. He made it 10 times in real life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so obviously Bob Cousy's career in the 50s and 60s was much better. However, of course, the level of talent was not nearly the same, so there's some leeway there. I think it's a pretty good career. 15 All-Star games, 3 championships. I'm pretty sure most players would take that. But that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Thank you.